A special assessment is a type of extra tax. When it comes to property taxes, we've already mentioned the importance of tax rates and how they are assessed. A special assessment tax goes above and beyond those requirements. There are various reasons why a special assessment tax may be levied on a property. Most commonly, they are designed to meet a specific funding goal. Various projects may warrant this. For example, it is common for a specific infrastructure project to require an added tax to be completed. Consider a community that needs to widen a road and cannot get enough state funding to help. They may turn to a special assessment tax, one that is above and beyond the current infrastructure taxes in place, to pay for that specific need. What makes these taxes a bit different is that they can only be charged to those property owners that are located within the designated special assessment district. Here's an example of how this may impact the tax. A small community may see a significant number of people leave over a period of time. They do not have the funding to meet community goals. They impose a special assessment tax to help cover those added costs. However, individuals in surrounding communities do not need to pay for these costs, just those within the specific area. There are other reasons and benefits to using a special assessment tax. In some regions, a city may want to encourage new residents. Yet, the development of a new subdivision is costly and can be hard for a community to manage on its own. In this situation, the city may create a special assessment tax to those who move within the new subdivision. This tax may help to fund the building of new sewer lines and roads within that area. These added taxes are not just for infrastructure. They can be created for most needs that benefit the community. A city may use them to develop new programs or to build a public recreation center. They may be used to build a park or even a school in some cases. Any special assessment tax like this must be fully made available to those buying a home within the jurisdiction. Information on any taxes should be a component of the local county assessor's records. One other key aspect of these assessments has to do with deductions. Many types of property taxes are a deduction on taxes. The property owner may be able to reduce his or her income tax payment by paying his or her taxes. However, special assessment taxes generally are not deductible in this manner. The reasoning behind this may not always be easy for a home buyer to understand. While property taxes, in general, are designed to meet the good of the greater community, special assessment taxes only benefit a smaller portion of the population. Therefore, they typically are not tax deductions. Another component of taxation of property is the tax lien. There's often quite a bit of confusion about tax liens, yet they can be a key factor in the sale of real estate. So, what are they? When a tax lien is present on a parcel of property, that indicates the responsible party has not paid his or her property taxes. Tax liens can be added for non-payment of both standard property taxes and special assessment taxes if they are not paid. Most of the time, the taxing authority will file a tax lien on a property when the owner has failed to make payment within the given time. This isn't a simple matter and generally requires court approval. As a result, most of the time, this isn't added to the property until the individual is significantly late on his or her taxes. When this occurs, the taxing authority recognizes the late payment, sends numerous letters, and likely has received court approval to impose the tax lien on the property. The property owner or other responsible party has to make payment at that time on the taxes. If he or she fails to do so, the taxing authority can then take legal action against the property owner. Most of the time, that legal action is the force of sale. If a property owner fails to make payment on his taxes, he or she may see the taxing authority force the sale of the property. This is done through the foreclosure process. It's important to know that the foreclosure process can be started by the mortgage lender as well as the taxing authority. If a person is making his or her mortgage payments but doesn't pay taxes on the property, that can trigger a tax lien and the eventual foreclosure on the home. It's not always about non-payment of mortgage payments. Tax liens can be difficult to manage if a home is being foreclosed upon or is up for sale. Generally speaking, they should be disclosed in the sale. However, in some cases, it is possible for the property buyer to be held responsible for the tax lien on the property if he or she buys the home. In some cases, this is fully understood at the time of the marketing of the home. It can even lead to a discounted price on the home due to the presence of the tax lien. Yet, as a real estate agent, it becomes critical for you to understand what these taxes are, how they are placed on a parcel of property, and how they impact the sale of real estate within the jurisdiction.